I didn't become more consistent with working out because I was more disciplined. I became more consistent because I genuinely started to enjoy it. And that is a completely different experience. For years, I naturally would like work out, especially after high school. In high school, it was easy for me to like s- stay work out because I would just get involved in sports I genuinely enjoy, like soccer. I love playing soccer. Do I enjoy running? No, but it comes with the game, so I embraced it. Same thing with like softball, or I tried running track and it's just straight up running, and I quit after my first year. So hopping around different sports, like got, the ones that I stuck with, ended up um they were generally the ones that I found that I was like enjoying. And fast forward after high school, I found it really difficult to like be consistent with working out. The only motivating factor was I didn't want to get fat. So I was going more to the gym out of fear, forcing myself, pushing through. And that's why I would always go and stop, go for a long time and stop, because my at certain point when your body, when you're constantly forcing your body, especially through discipline and not priming your body, is going to eventually go into freeze mode, be burned out, which is what for me like I experienced. And recently, especially like the end of last year to like even now, like this is the longest I've been consistent. Like, don't get me wrong, I was more, I'll go to the gyms consistently 3 months, take a break, you know, but for the first time, I've been able to just go consistently, without taking like a huge break like I normally do. And I noticed that part of the reason that I would take those breaks was because I was just like burnt out, or I would get bored and I would go find like another thing to do. But nonetheless, I noticed that the more like I felt regulated in my body, doing like the nervous system work, priming my body even before a workout, I've noticed I've had a different experience with working out. Like it went from being, I don't, do you know that feeling like when you're a kid, when you like have like your tooth is about to come out and you're like shaking it so it can come out, like it hurts but it feels good. That's what like working out has like transition. It feels pleasurable for me. Before it was more so like I would just close my eyes and just get through it. And at first I thought it was a fluke, but it's been a while now. It's been like 3 months straight where I'm lifting and I'm genuinely enjoying the process. Even though I'm still gonna give my trainer a hard time. My brothers are my trainers, so I'm always gonna complain. But I genuinely do enjoy the workout. And it's not just after, because I would usually feel great after, but now I've transitioned in the phase of my life where I'm also enjoying it during. And it was so crazy to me. And I started asking like my brothers and stuff, like, is this like how it feels for you guys to work out? Like, do you guys genuinely enjoy it? Because they've been playing sports, playing football, but they work in the gym basically 24/7. So they must genuinely enjoy it. Because if not, like, why would you be suffering like that, in my opinion? But, anyways, I it's so crazy. Like, it feels surreal even talking about this. Like, it just feels like a different experience of working out. And the more that I did that, the more I don't hesitate to even go to the gym. Like, my body's the one that's leading the way. Like, this morning when I woke up, personally, my mind didn't really care about going to the gym because I've worked out at least 4 times this week already. But then my body was like, no, we have stuff to do today and we need to move this stuck energy in our body. Because every time I wouldn't even want to say stuck. Actually, I start my days with movements. It doesn't matter like what time I wake up. I will either do a quick yoga if I don't have time, or I will go to the gym. And that feeling is what let me. And this is what nervous system regulation does, where it's not that it takes away the work you need to do, is that now your body's becoming even addicted to the good feeling, to the hard things, the healthy habits that it was running away from, because before you were doing it from a place of force, from a place of even resenting the body that you're in. But lately, since last July, not only have I been going to the gym, but I also started taking dance classes and movement in general, but especially movement and things that you enjoy. That's how you start to regulate your body daily. And because I'm literally obsessed with my dance class. Um it's even also another motivation for why I started even being more consistent with lifting. Um and and because of that, irrespective of me feeling good in my body, but like seeing myself progress in my dance class, getting stronger, getting better with the dance move. And I'm gonna do a whole separate video on just dance alone, because not only is it great for like neuroplasticity in your brain, but also it does an amazing job with like regulating your nervous system, making you feel really good in your body, especially for women. Like, I would advise any type of dance, like, please, like, incorporate dancing movement within your day. It helps to really generate that safety feeling within your body, so that when you are moving, whether it's through like working out or going for long walks, your body doesn't want to like just shut down, and you have to like force it or try to bypass the shutdown. But no, it's like your body is now taking you there. And and to me it's just crazy, because it's like still the same people, like I'm still going to the gym regardless, but in completely different states. And this is what I'm really trying to like teach people, as I am also doing this work too in real time, that the more it's a daily practice, moment to moment practice. There's, always checking in with your body and stuff like that before you do something, like checking the state that you're in, so that you go into that activity from a place of more ease, and it's not going to feel like a burden in your body. It's not going to feel overwhelming, because working out can feel very overwhelming. And also something that I also noticed helps a lot is I am not negotiating my sleep with nobody. I don't wake up early enough and have time to go work out and go to work. I'm we're gonna do yoga that day. Because on days that I don't get enough sleep and I go work out, that's when I feel the burnout. That's when I go through my day feeling like I'm just dragging my body. But look, today, this morning, I went and worked out. I have done a lot of work, and now I'm recording this video. This is something that was once felt like a mountain in my body, but the more that I regulate, the easier it feels in my body to be able to do the hard things, to be able to make better choices for my body, because I'm bringing my body into each experience and not abandoning her for the sake of the goal. And so, um, there is some ways that like you can also like, for me, doing like a, and now I see why we warm up. I used to think we're just warming up to like, warm up our muscles. But no, that warm up is to cue your body that we're about to move. We're about to be pushing some weight in here. And so I would say, like, whether it's doing like dynamic stretches or even doing some like deep breath work, just to cue your body that like we're about to move, like doing a light jog, like we're not rushing. For me, that's how I love to like warm up. I'll do a very light jog with my favorite music on or a really great podcast. And then when I do that, oh, my body is now primed. And now I'm even pushing myself. Like even when like the trainer tells me something before, I would like even cheat the workout. And now I catch myself even trying to do extra. Like, who is this? Because that's not me. Because when the trainer's not watching, baby, best believe. But if whether it takes me too very long, I will make sure I get whatever I need to get done. But also, I also know like I'm getting better at knowing when like okay, my body has like had enough. Because sometimes too, especially women, like we can't work out the way men do. They have a 24-hour cycle. We have a 1 month cycle. So, and the more that you get attuned with your body, introspection within your body, the more